COVID-19. Israel has insane vaccination rate but excludes Palestinians. In the COVID-19 vaccination campaign, Israel is setting an example. The Israeli government is showing the world how fast vaccination should be. Within 2 weeks, the government successfully vaccinated over 1/10 of its population. Israel may be the first nation to get out of the pandemic. However, something odd is happening in Israel. The world is currently facing an uneven distribution of COVID-19 vaccines. Richer nations have greater access due to resources, leaving poorer countries at the mercy of the coronavirus. They need to wait longer until manufacturers can handle the demand. In Israel, the same issue occurs between Jews and Palestinians. When the government received the doses from Pfizer and BioNTech, Israel brought them inside the West Bank. There, the doses were distributed to Jewish settlers only. About 2.7 million Palestinians living around them are unvaccinated. They would have to wait for weeks or months before getting the first dose of the two-dose regimen. According to The Guardian, Israel's vaccination rate is impressive. The nation could administer 150,000 doses each day. That would be equal to more than 1 million recipients of the first dose, out of 9 million people living in the country. On top of that, the government shouldered the cost of the Pfizer vaccine. Israel paid $62 per jab, higher than the $19.50 the US pays. The mass COVID-19 vaccination became possible with Israel's setup. Central squares and sports stadiums are disposed for priority population groups, such as healthcare workers and older adults. Low-risk population groups can get their shots in clinics. Palestinian Authority, on the other hand, is rushing to get COVID-19 vaccines. Even though it lacks the budget, deals were made and secured supplies. The first shipment might arrive in February. The WHO pledged to help poorer nations get COVID-19 vaccines. The organization promised to inoculate 20% of Palestinians, but there is a problem. WHO-led initiative COVAX cannot distribute doses until the WHO gives emergency use authorization. No vaccine yet in COVAX has been given this authority. WHO Jerusalem's head of office Gerald Rockenschab said that vaccines from COVAX may arrive in Palestinian territories early to mid of 2021, while the Palestinian Authority has not formally requested support from the Israeli government. Yet, Israeli officials consider giving surplus vaccines to Palestinians. For now, Israel is getting closer to some normalcy with its vaccination rate.